Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut. Now, this is a game I've seen a few of my friends play on stream, and a few other streamers and YouTubers I like enjoy as well. I've seen them play this game. I haven't watched any of them play it, but from a few of the thumbnails I've seen, it looks like a very intense experience. It looks very fun, though. So I had the opportunity and installed the Pristine Cut. I don't know what about it is. I'm assuming it's just like a final version. I don't know what about it. It's actually, sorry, it's just a bit loud in my ears right now. I'm gonna turn it down just a little. Whoa. Self-voicing. What? I don't know what any of that is. Go back. That's the same thing. Controls? Controls is fine. That's fine. Preferences. I just want to turn it down. That's a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, I've seen a few different people play this. I've been wanting to give it a shot for a little while now. So I'm going to perhaps do a let's play. I'm not sure how long this will go for. I know there's some like multiple choice, multi-route sort of deal, so I don't know how long this will last, but I'm going to give it a go and see what happens. While I'm here though, I want to give you all a quick notice that my book, The Protector Volume 1, a dark fantasy original English light novel, will be releasing on January 10th, 2025. It is available in paperback, ebook, and soon-to-be audiobook as well, once I've done recording all of the lines for that. And yes, I'm very excited to bring to you my book, my story that I've put so much work into, and I'm hoping to get a few volumes out in 2025. In fact, I should honestly be writing Volume 2 right now, but I decided I wanted to play a few games for December and kind of just talk about my book a bit, try and... Whoa. Oh, you don't like the fact I've been sitting on the main menu, princess? Okay. I'm sorry for promoting my book when I should be playing the game. Yeah, check out my link tree. It will take you to some places you can buy it. I need to add a few more stores and whatnot so people can access it better, but yeah, look up my name, Trent Malay, Moulae, for Malay, and find wherever you get your books and grab a copy or pre-order it if you want. I'd recommend just grabbing a copy when it becomes available. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, I will stop talking about it. They want me to play the game. Alright, new game. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the... Ooh, I have options! I love options. Okay. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh, Jesus. It seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? So, have you... So, there is straight away so many options. I love that. Oh, but there's even more. Do I get a reward? Thanks for telling me to do this. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin. Damn. There are so many choices. Actually, the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up. That's a valid option to speak of. I get to ask the narrator questions. That's weird. What if I just pretend there's no narrator? I kind of want to pretend... I kind of want to pretend the narrator doesn't exist. Silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to
because
the
I'm
cabin.
normally the narrator,
You'll
so
find the princess
this guy,
within.
whoever this guy is, can piss off.
A warning. before you go any
Don't
further.
give me a warning.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right?
Oh, okay.
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Voice of the hero. Okay.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What? Okay, so you're talking to me then, and not the hero? Screw you then. I can't scroll up or down. Proceed into the cabin. Okay. Narrator, who contradicts the character.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
No, a pristine blade. Like how it's the Pristine Cut. Okay, I get that.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Well, it is called Slay the Princess after all, but I'm going to save. I'm going to keep some save files on hand just in case. Take the blade. I will take it. There's no guarantee I'm going to use it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
How is she dangerous though? I saw that the glitchy thing on the menu, but how is she dangerous? That's the question.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Why would she live here though? Why?
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Why is she living here? What? I really hope I get to ask her a lot of questions like, dude, what the fuck is going on?
Who's there?
Oh.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Yeah, oh, that voice though, that was an authoritative voice.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I'm almost leaning towards thinking the narrator's right. Hi! Let's continue on the quiet streak.
Good. You're still listening to reach.
Shut. I don't like you, narrator. Don't talk to me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
That is a question. That is a genuine question. How is she a threat?
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No, I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steal your nose and step forward. I want to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
You're gonna bite my head off if I drop it? Jesus Christ.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare.
Now, what if I dare?
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of
I
us.
agree, hero. I'll put it down.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands.
It's not trembling,
and drops
fuck
to
you.
the floor with an unceremonious clack.
Not trembling, get fucked.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yeah, I just want to talk. Don't turn into a monster and bite my head off or something. I have a feeling that's what you would do.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face.
Oh, she's gonna unhinge her jaw and consume me.
We'll be fine.
Yes, we will be.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need
I
it.
will not forget about the blade on the floor, don't worry.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
An awkward to a relationship? What are you talking about? Yeah, it's pretty awkward. You're coming on to me. How would I get you out of here? There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? I am... What is your name?
She hesitates before
That's
answering.
a good question. What is your name?
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Oh, that's not a name, though.
Note the lack of detail.
Yeah.
You can't trust her.
There is a lack of detail, but okay. How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? So, yeah, I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her
Oh,
that.
fuck you.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Okay, you are potentially a bit sadistic. It's hard to tell.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
Yeah, that is, yeah.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
No, I have not. Deflect is a good one. I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me, but... I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you. Not true. Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous? Yeah, what are you going to do if I let you out of here?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
That sucks.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I mean, that's always a possibility.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Interesting.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Yeah, and you've given me no real reason to trust you yet.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Yeah, true.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Are you talking to me, hero? That's
so,
whack.
I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
No, I want to know, like, do you... Okay, you're a highness. Like, just say you'd go back to your goddamn castle if you have a castle.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Well, yeah, but you already want me to address you as a highness, so you already think
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't
Important.
worth anything.
Yeah, okay.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
Do I blindly trust you, though? You're very arrogant.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put
Well,
me here?
if you were a bit... I don't know if you're going to be honest with me, though.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Well, now you say that, why is she a subjugating monarch? How would I get you out of here? Well, she's already kind of said she's been down here for too long. But how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Bruh, what? You gonna cut your arm off, bruh?
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the
I
blade.
don't like that idea. What if I just kick it over to you? I want you to stab me in turn. I feel... Okay, look. I feel like she's... What is this? What is that thing called? Like a mimic or something? Like she's actually just a monster that looks like a princess instead, because like... this is fucking whack. I have no idea.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
Cutting her wrist
right?
off, probably?
She is. I'm sure of it.
It is a method of escape. But sure, okay, yeah, they could have easily just thrown away the key. What about the forest? Okay, we've talked enough. I don't think that's valid, and I think that's been answered, so I think we talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
No.
You know why you're here.
I don't know, actually. Why am I here? We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I mean, that is... Okay, I kind of want to save for this one. That does seem valid.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Middle ground.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
How come she's been here for so long and hasn't found a way out? That is just bullshit.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
You don't have to be so mean about it.
And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Well, okay, now you're making me want to stab you, my guy. Like, you're not very good at negotiations.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I don't know about you, narrator. I made my choice unlocking her in the basement. I don't want to kill her. I know it's called Slay the Princess, but since there is multiple, like, attempts, I'm guessing, at this, I don't want to kill her straight away. I feel like this is just leading on to something else. Let's get you out of here.
Oh, for the love of...
Good. I'm glad you've come to your
This
senses.
isn't me coming to my senses. This is just me making a choice between two bullshits.
You're making a huge mistake.
You are annoying me, narrator.
No, you're doing the right thing.
So you are talking to me, voice.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I wanted to cut her wrist off.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
There was literally nothing upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Wow. Wow, you're so nonchalant about it.
She speaks with almost complete
Yeah,
nonchalance.
that's what I just said. That is
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
She does seem rather like anorexic, just from her body's frame. Like, so it is easy to assume she's been down here for a while. But how the hell has she kept a crown on her head all this time?
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
What?
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Well, someone had a key.
Is someone else here?
Run to the bottom of the stairs. Grab the knife and put it in there.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd
Grab the
simply
knife,
slain
lodge
her
it in there,
like you
and crack
were
that bitch
supposed
open.
to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Shut up.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Oh, God.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
If I do that, there's still the matter of the door. Save the princess, slay the... Oh my god. If I save her and she, like, bites my head off or fucking kills me, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
I don't like that. Hey.
You cut into her flesh.
I don't have a lot of, like, uncomfortable... What am I? Look at my nails. Am I a fucking goblin? What the fuck? What am I? Wow, okay. Yeah, ooh, this is one of the...
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm starting to regret this. She's probably not even a human.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
She's gonna eat me.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
She's not human.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Oh. Okay. Still on my side? Alright. Don't kill me, please.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
It's not up to you, dickhole.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
You son of a bitch. Warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
It wasn't me.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Me? I'm a goblin. Slay. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Shut up.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
I don't want you to take the blade either.
I'll make this quick.
No, don't do it. Don't do anything.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Make this quick. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Maybe I'll see you in another
Son of a bitch!
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
Oh, you're still locked in the basement.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Chapter 2, The Prisoner. Oh, God.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Well,
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
My choices were foolish enough, but whatever.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, you know... Oh my god. Okay, no. I died. What am I doing here? You bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word.
Voice of the skeptic.
There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
So he's no longer just a hero, he is a skeptic. Well, I am very skeptical of life in general, so this is very, apt.
I'm inclined to agree.
What?
If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Why are there two voices in my head? I don't like that.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from.
I don't like the fact there's multiple voices in my head. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Yeah, talk to me.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Yeah?
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Well, you tried to take control of me. That was rude. Oh, my saves are still here. Okay, interesting.
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
Yes and no.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
Three of you, so you mean me.
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional.
I'm getting very Stanley Parable vibes. I never played it, but that is a game I watched someone, I think Markiplier, play, and I get the vibes of that from this.
Sure you are.
Yeah, thank you, Voice of the Skeptic. You really do. You get me, Skeptic.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh, I know they did. I'm just stupid.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
She might have no arm now.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself?
Okay, we're getting...
Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
We're getting very meta.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
She... Oh. That is a good question. Did the world reset because she ended it? Oh no, that's very troublesome to think about.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Oh, that is very much a possibility. That's very much a possibility.
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
Well, there is not a lot around here currently, so who knows?
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
You mean okay, I hope you mean the four of us as in skeptic, hero, narrator, me. He keeps getting more numbers.
You're talking in circles.
He is.
No, I'm talking in facts.
Facts are circles. Let's talk about this princess. Yeah, what, tell me why do I need, to give me more than a reason than just, oh, you gotta kill her. Give me a reason.
Just be quick about it.
The reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her, and all she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. I
don't trust that opinion.
You haven't given us an ounce of proof.
Yes.
You do know that, right?
Thank you, Skeptic. Thank you, me.
What proof could you possibly ask for? Literally anything. Fine. Check your pockets.
I have pockets.
You put your hands in your pockets
evidence.
and pull out an envelope with the words, "The Evidence," written across the front.
It's on the back, actually, but I don't trust you.
Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth."
An immutable truth?
That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting?
And also, that's terrible handwriting.
I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side.
No, I don't trust you.
You mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to?
Yeah.
Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk. I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
No, I want to overcomplicate things. I don't like you. Why is this... Yeah, what? You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate.
I'm glad the voice of the skeptic is here.
Make your job
I'm a very
difficult.
skeptical person. I ask a lot of damn questions.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to trust me
I
here.
don't believe that. Why couldn't they slay her?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Sounds like a lot of baloney.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
That sounds like baloney.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
I don't. Shut the fuck.
Yes. Right. We're here because we're special.
Man, I love this guy. Voice of the skeptic. Man after my own heart.
Look, you're annoyed that you're here. I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin.
Shut the fuck up. Fine, that's all I... Wait. Can I scroll up? No. That's all I can do.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I wouldn't trust my my intentions here. I'm going to try... if she's missing an arm, then I know that all the actions have consequences. If she still has an arm, I'm just going to figure it out. I'm not going to leave. I know that's an option.
A warning before you go any further.
Don't tell us the same thing you've already told us.
She will lie. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Yep.
Did you just say wink out loud?
Yes.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
No, he is me, dude. This guy is me.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
It's almost like they had to do extra security to keep her locked. Wow. Okay.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I think taking the blade is still the smart option. This whole cabin is different from last time.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Yep. Man after my own heart. But, approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What?
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
god. We had to look into ourselves. Our ugly ass faces.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
What
I hope you
am
know how
I?
ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
I like you, skeptic. But yes, this whole cabin is different from last time.
Very different. Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
I'm still of the idea that the princess is even more dangerous and she nearly got out, so they had to add extra security. Which is just a better door, I guess?
Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Shut up, I have it on film.
So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
No, is there a key around here? Where's the key? Allow me to look for the key. No key, no key, no key. No key, no key. Fine, enter the basement. No key, no key.
There's not a visitor, I hear. Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I skipped. Yep, that's the same thing. Okay, but now she's trying to be a bit friendlier, maybe.
Does she remember us?
Well, I don't think so. It's been a while, she said.
You walk downstairs and lock eyes with
She's
the
even
princess.
more changed.
She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves, the chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
She's... oh... What was this one? The right one, then? What was that for?
So much for cutting her out of here.
Yeah, that's not going to happen this time.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
Yeah, well, the knife was on the table, buddy, so that was the option I came up with. Key? No. Okay.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall?
Yes.
Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Almost like, maybe it was for her legs or something. Thank you, Skeptic. Bro, he gets me.
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
I don't recall.
It was.
Okay, cool.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Okay. Sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
You have both hands. But that shackle around your wrist, maybe it's just the way the image is, but it doesn't actually look like it goes all the way around.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you were told no. Oh, interesting choice. I might save again. I think she might be lying. That doesn't look sealed around her left wrist. Sit closer.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
I'm sorry.
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists.
Okay, it is around her wrist then. That was just the way the image was.
In an instant they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
Cool.
The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
Drop the knife or you die.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her.
Well, she did want us.
I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if the roles were reversed? I don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being strangled?
Good idea, hero.
How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
Drop it. I'm going to do everything I can to avoid killing her.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a swift kick.
So now she has the blade.
Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Oh god, what are you gonna do? Don't cut all your fucking limbs off. No!
Her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat.
I don't want to see this. Oh no. Oh no.
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
I don't want to. I kind of want to load. Yeah, you know? I'll save there. But I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'll sit right here.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
I regret. I don't want to watch a woman cut her head off. I don't want to do that in any scenario. But you are definitely far more dangerous than I had any right to give you.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I don't know. Oh, I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that afterward? What would you have me do? That other chain on the wall, who was it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Absolutely not.
Maybe it'll fit.
Absolutely not.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
What if I just sit here with the princess locked in chains with her? Oh, what? I can inspect it. Interesting. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh? Are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
Okay.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true.
So, you know that I haven't tried to kill you, right?
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
So, Princess, you do know the fact that I haven't actually tried to kill you yet?
It's complicated things. How, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Oh, I'm going to have like 50 shots, my guy. Like, this is going to keep going. I don't want to kill her.
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else. I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Yeah, good. Shut up.
Now hold on. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
Thank you, me.
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough, I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle.
Nope.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Yeah, good. I don't like you. I don't like you, my guy. My homie diggity dog, I don't like you.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
Suppose so, but even then, the narrator was aware of the fact as well.
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
We'll see.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
Yes.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
Bro, I dive in dangerous waters my entire life because I ask too many goddamn questions.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I don't like that.
I won't.
Thank you.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Yeah, true. Okay. Shackle. Intentions, what do you mean? What happened after I died last time, since you are aware of that?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Well, that's fair.
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It does sound more reasonable, but she could be lying.
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we
I'm
are.
still convinced of the idea that she's the one making these resets happen. Like, not just by killing us, but by actually ending the world.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Yeah, we'll see about that. What would you have me do? Because I don't have a key.
Let me borrow that knife.
No!
Don't worry. You'll get it back.
In my throat.
That's ominous.
But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
I don't want to watch her cut her head off.
Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
Yes, skeptic.
So, what should we do?
Lock ourselves in that
I don't
shackle
know.
on the right.
I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Yep.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons.
No, I don't.
If you're handing her
said
your
you were going
weapon,
to shut
the
up,
cons
narrator.
are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
That is also very, very true. They both could be using us for themselves in their own game. I'm going to expect the shackle. Or she's going... Wait, she could wrap me up in the chains again. Hold on. Okay, wait. I'm going to save over where I am. I like it. I'm going to approach the shackle, and if she tries to wrap me up again, I'm loading. Because I don't want to deal with that again.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah, shush.
And why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
That's kind of funny, actually.
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
don't
it
put your
will.
wrist into it, just hold it!
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
But what if he's telling the truth?
Then I'll reload.
He isn't.
I am.
Inspect it.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain
Don't wrap
dangling
me up
from
in the
far
chains,
wall.
lady.
The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity.
Oh, that's faux. Really? FAUX is faux? Oh, okay.
I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
Don't.
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad?
What?
Yes, it's bad.
Oh, great.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Oh, great.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Wonderful. She looks pissed.
Excuse
Yeah,
me?
how the hell does that all happen? That's ridiculous.
Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Prison of the mind. Become your own
Yes.
jailer. Oh. Well, guess we're being chilling together.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
Yeah, except you could kill me.
What are we
I
supposed
know
to
you
do
have
now?
that ability.
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
We're gonna become her food, probably.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
That bullshit like magnetism can fuck you over and wrap around you. That is ridiculous.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Yeah. Did you know this was going to happen to me?
No.
Both of them are like kind of just mute points, so.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything.
Yes, that's a bit unfortunate.
This is so boring.
Oh, hold on, let me...
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
I don't think we're missing anything.
But there isn't. Time passes.
Shut up.
It passes and passes and passes.
Can we just talk to the princess?
And the
for a
basement
bit,
of the
like-
cabin remains much
Can
the
I
same.
know your... I want to know your
It is
name.
cold
Tell me your name.
and silent.
I hate the fact that I can't... Okay, right-clicking doesn't make the text go, but I'm like clicking around. I want to see if there's anything I can... Oh, whoops. Anything I can click. Wait, hold on. Okay, so when she's drawn with a lot more shading, it kind of emphasizes her more, like, eviler traits? Evil? I don't know if evil is the correct word here, but...
At least the world is safe.
Technically.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything.
Hey, princess, can we just have a conversation about anything?
But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around
No,
it.
this building seems fine.
How exactly does that work?
It just does.
But
Your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more
Well,
time.
you
And
suck,
after
narrator.
that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
if time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger and larger.
Huh. Oh, whoops. How did that happen? Oh, holding in the right click is the brings up that. Okay. Have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk.
That's why I didn't say anything before.
That's rude.
I don't like small talk. There's nothing else to talk about.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change.
No vines?
The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework,
Yes.
can watch lichen spread along the seams of the
Well,
walls.
that actually might be a benefit to us. If it breaks through the wall behind us, that actually might be a good thing.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
Yes, well done, Skeptic. Very true.
She hasn't starved.
I am starting to doubt that she's even human.
I guess she hasn't.
Even more silent time passes
Okay,
as you
come
watch
on.
roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass.
As if it's not hitting
and
the wall
pass.
behind us. Come on.
Until suddenly,
Oh.
there are no walls. And then... And?
I think he's gone.
Wow.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
I mean, if you look at it like that, I guess.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
What? Pardon me? Pardon me? Pardon me? But you don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her stead.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and
I
find her?
can't see anything, my guy.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
She went, and I don't know about how we'd even go looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go looking for her.
If there's even a her to find anymore.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Well, I'll just approach it.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
What else are we going to do, my guy? We're just stuck here. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Well, big shame for you guys. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The body. It's you. Ooh, I look creepy. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Destroy your body? I would prefer not. Oh, the gift of a fragile vessel. It's either her or me. Let's do a little bit of a save. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Big Chungus. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
I don't know if that's true.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Damn. That's a good line. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Well, because everything else is just lines. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Yeah, fair enough. They exist. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
I don't. The blindness of this situation is comfortable. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Sort of. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Well, you still have one shackle around your neck. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
I don't want her to make me forget. I would like to hold on to this knowledge going into the future.
Bring me more perspectives.
More perspectives.
So that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
So is this a situation of you have to find all the endings to get the true ending? Of course it is. How many more pieces of you do I have to find? Oh wait, there's a lot of options. I don't want to forget. I was sent to slay the princess. If I help you, is that what... Oh. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Yeah, you blow something up, I guess the particles are still there. Let it be. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found.
I found like one.
But less than there are to find.
Okay.
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
I just, for some reason, I just thought of the Sonic character Infinite when she said that. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay. How much will I forget?
Everything.
I don't want to...
Until we meet
I
again.
don't want to forget things. Until we meet... Okay, so until I find another ending. So yeah, I have to keep finding my way to get her out so we can meet God, I guess? And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Huh. I'm not going back. Wait. I kind of want to wait. So this will probably get rid of all my saves. But I still want to wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Oh, thanks, I guess. Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
Yes.
I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
It will be on YouTube for safekeeping.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
Well, you are aware this is all hand-drawn, so fair enough.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Okay. And the game has crashed. Wow. Okay. I think that is a fair enough place to end episode 1. Yes, please do let me know if you wish to see more. I intend to play more, regardless. It is a very fascinating game and a fascinating experience, and I don't have to talk as much, so my throat is spared, thank God. Alright, let me know if you want to see more Slay the Princess, and don't forget to pick up a copy of my book, The Protector Volume 1, releasing on January 10th, 2025, available in paperback, ebook, and audiobook. Link to my link tree and just any of my social media accounts, you'll find information about it. Just look up my full name and you'll most likely find it. And yeah, please pick up a copy, support my writing endeavors, and subscribe if you have yet to. I would appreciate that as well. Alright, thank you very much, guys. I'll see you in the next one.